Matheus Cunha has been officially confirmed by Manchester United as a United player, and he has gone ahead to give his interview with regards to, um, his, his media duties, right, and his first conversation with Man United fans, and you can find details of his conversations online, but we're just going to give you like a breakdown of snippets of things that have gone on, especially with his first interview. But one thing we can say for sure as a United fan is that this is the kind of player that we've always wanted. And this is the kind of player that we've always desired, to have on our team and all of that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section about this whole Cunha signing and how he fits into this Man United's style of play and system and all of that. And I've already done a full player profile of the player, and you can see it online on our social media. You can see it on YouTube. Do watch it just after you've watched this one. But we're just going to break down everything that Cunha has said since he came to Manchester United. And one of the points of the interview we're going to touch is that he said, I can handle the pressure. He explained perfectly why he will not be faced by the intense pressure that comes with playing for Manchester United. He completed his move from Wolves on Thursday. And while appreciating the glare that goes with the territory at Old Trafford, basically, that it burns brightly. It is not a situation that he's accustomed to. He's basically armed with experience from playing in Switzerland, Germany, and in Spain, plus performing at high level in the Premier League. He has pointed that he plays for Soccer Crazy Brazil, one of the biggest footballing nations in the world, as an indicator of how he deals with the attention and huge demands. So basically, during the exclusive interview, he says he was asked about dealing with the pressure, whether he welcomed the massive worldwide pressure that comes with representing the Reds, and he says in his words, "Yeah, I'm so free from that." Honestly, he asserted. He says, "I think I'm grateful to be a part of the biggest national team in the world, and the pressure there is huge also, and I learned a lot. I think in the beginning it was a little bit difficult in parts for me. To be honest, sometimes I don't think I managed well. And yeah, like I say, I learned from the mistakes also. I don't think that I don't think they are mistakes. I think it's normal. It's learning, and it comes. And to come here now, I think it is the best moment in my life to also feel open for these kinds of details." He made his first appearances under new Brazilian coach Carlo Ancelotti recently, and provided the assist for Vini's goal in the 1-0 win over Paraguay that sealed their qualification for next year's World Cup finals. Now, playing for the vastly experienced Italian and our head coach Rúben Amorim is something that comes or that enchants the 26-year-old. He says, to have like a big coach around you to teach you, show you the way to go. Of course, it's always easier, and I'm so excited. He added, he said, "Yeah, I'm so grateful to have Rúben with me day by day, and of course Ancelotti when I go to the national team. I think Rúben is very important. Is the very important reason to bring me here. I really believe in him. Everything that he did in Portugal, like I say, I hope he can conquer the world like he did in Portugal. But of course, I think he needs the players who can do everything, like I'm open to doing, and help the team and help him. All conversations we had, all the conversations we have had made my decision easier." So, stating that Rúben Amorim was involved in the decision for him to move to Man United, and basically stating that, he wants to fight for the club, which brings us to some of the quotes that we've seen online with Omar Berrada stating that we want to get Man United players who want to play for the team, who want to play for this club. And that should be the standard. Basically, that should be the standard. Matheus Cunha joined United on a 5-year deal from Wolverhampton Wanderers with an option of an extra year, right? And he enjoyed a stellar record at Wolverhampton Wanderers in the Premier League, and he As the next part of his interview, he says that he's inspired by Rooney and the United's 2008 team. He arrived Man United declaring that it is his dream come true after a lifetime looking towards the club as representing the pinnacle of the game, basically. And it's the 2008 side who played a significant role in that, with Sir Alex Ferguson's charges lifting the Premier League, Champions League, and in that glorious season, as well as a total of 5 English titles across a 7 year period, in which we reached 3 European finals. That is the reference that Matheus Cunha made, basically. He also said that it has aided his decision to move to United, aided by his cousin's support for United. Matheus Cunha says he took inspiration from the full team, but did mention one player in particular. I remember the whole squad at the time that I started to watch. He began in his signing interview at Old Trafford, speaking to Danny Webber in front. He says, I remember the whole squad at the time that I started to watch. I like in front the Wayne Rooney. Wow, he's someone I think I have a lot of particulars in my game, as I always give everything. It was then the number 10. I remember it's on his shirt, and everyone loved the skills of the player in that shirt, but always brought more, right? He goes on the grass to take the ball. This kind of energy inside of him was a big example. While there are significant differences between Rooney and Cunha's birthplace. Rooney on Messi's side, Matheus Cunha in Brazil, at João Pessoa, and the age at which they joined United, 18 and 26. Fans may appreciate the comparison. Rooney arrived at United with a burgeoning reputation of grabbing Premier League games by a scruff of the neck, and that is the same kind of player that Matheus Cunha is, if I'm being very honest. He says, of course, I can mention a lot of players. Matheus continued. Cristiano Ronaldo, everyone knows it is easy to talk about him, but Ryan Giggs as well, everyone. I can imagine that the team, it started with Edwin van der Sar in goal, Rio Ferdinand, Nemanja Vidic, the defenders, Paul Scholes. Wow, Michael Carrick. I mean, the team, for me, was a big impact for my teenage years. United supporters of similar age to Cunha will also agree, no doubt. I mean, it was a special team that achieved great feats, and we all know that for a fact. Also, on the fact why he joined United, Matheus Cunha says his move to Manchester United is a lifetime in the making. Basically, as he turned down offers from elsewhere to make a dream come true when joining Man United. Basically, he had 29 goals over the last 2 seasons and drew significant interest from other clubs as well as United. But given our disappointing 24-25 season, this meant that Cunha's choice drew surprise from some rivals. But Matheus Cunha says that it was an easy decision joining the club, and has always been his goal, right? Basically. So he said, it's the moment. It's the most common phrase that you can say at the moment, but this is the dream come true, he said in the signing interview, basically. Maybe outside, I think maybe my decision, they don't understand. But when you have always dreamed to play here, it's easier to pick the decision. For me, no one else is like United, and that's the key quote for that. Of course, I know it's been a hard season for everyone. I think my decision shows that this club is for me and what I believe this club can be. So you may be wondering, basically, where the love comes from. For me, for a Brazilian who grew up in the mid-sized Brazil beach of João Pessoa, well, Cunha explained that to Danny Webber in the interview that it stretches back to there and his childhood, and he said it's hard to find a way to explain this club for me. Right. So basically, in all of the interview, all we can grab from it is that Matheus Cunha loves this club and he wanted to come. And we are so excited to have him. He signs for a fee of £62.5 million. And then he also would be coming in basically with a wealth of experience, as well as a the as well as the ability to be the kind of player that we as Manchester United fans would want, right? We as Manchester United fans will want the kind of player, who would come and show us what he's really made of and all of that. So I look forward to, watching Matheus Cunha play for Man United. Everybody's excited about it. Everybody's looking forward to the opportunity of watching him play and watching him score goals and all of those things in between. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section so we can build and continue to grow and evolve together. Let me know what you think about Matheus Cunha and how effective it's going to be. And if you haven't watched already, go watch. I have done the full player profile on one of the videos on our YouTube channel. Do watch, and also like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't have to miss anything as it relates to Manchester United. We are so excited about Matheus Cunha, and we look forward to watching him, as I said repeatedly. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, goodbye, and God bless.